Hi everyone. In today's video, I want to talk about a project that I've been working on recently. And that is my very first limited edition folio. This is a collection of 12 prints made on the trips that I've taken this year. I'm really excited to show you what this is all about, so let's get started. But first of all, why am I doing this? I've never been a person who sort of looks back each year and evaluates, how many good pictures I've made or how many bad, or do I like this many or don't like that many. I've just never done it like that. But since I've been following some people on YouTube, I've really come to appreciate the sort of annual look back that some of them do, and particularly the groups of images that they put together. And since I've been following some of these folks, I've actually invested in some of those collections, and I really appreciate that. It's really nice after you follow someone's journey all year long and see them actually make these pictures to be able to, own a little piece of that and share in that journey. So I thought, well, maybe I would try that. But what exact form would I want to do? Now, some people do like a calendar with their photos in it. Other people do a print-on-demand digital book. And still others have done like a box set with prints in it. So I thought, well, I want to try to do something a little bit different. And I've always enjoyed this folio concept, and so I thought I would use that. But what exactly is a folio? A folio is a heavyweight art paper cover that's die cut and sized to hold 8x10 contents. When you open it up, you can see that there will be a title page, and that is where it will be signed and numbered, and this will be an edition of 50. And after that, I have a page with stories from each of the trips this year. I have the winter trip to Death Valley and Zion in January, and then my spring trip to the Smokies. And finally, I'll have a trip coming up next month to the Desert Southwest. And then there's a list of images that will have the titles of each image and the camera system and the location that was taken. And then we come to the prints. So these are 8x10 prints, and they're printed on the beautiful Canson Platine fiber rag paper. It's a very heavyweight fine art paper, one of my favorites. The surface is just lovely, and I think you're really going to like it. Now I have 9 prints so far selected for the folio, leaving 3 spaces for the fall trip. You can see those first 9 images on my website. To use a folio, you use it like you might a fine book. Sit in a chair, hold it in your lap, and just enjoy the contents. And it's so nice to hold the prints up close so that you can enjoy all the detail of those beautiful images. And finally, when everything goes back together, you can see again everything's just trimmed the same size, and so it all just goes back together and folds up so nicely, and it just fits together. It's very solid and compact, and that's a folio. Now there is a window opening where I've designed a custom graphic that shows through with my name and the year and a little piece of one of the images that's included. So that's a folio, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So pre-orders are open now, and there are links on my website and in the show notes below, and you can just go there and pre-order. The price is $125 for 12 prints, and that does include free worldwide shipping. Now the plan is to start shipping in mid to late November after I'm back from my fall trip to the Southwest, and I have time to select those additional 3 images, get them processed and included in the folio. And with that shipping time, I'm sure you'll have them in time for the holidays. So that's it for the folio, and I'm very proud of this, and I hope some of you might consider adding this to your collection. Now, since I've just spent the last few minutes talking about this sort of personal project for me, and I realize that YouTube is supposed to be more of a conversation, a two-way street, rather than me just, trying to sell you something, I want to do something for you guys. If you watched my last video, the one about the viewing filters and viewing frames, you know I spent a lot of time talking about how you could make your own or where you might be able to find them used. Well, it turns out, as I was rummaging around my photo supplies here, I found that I actually have spares of each one of these types of viewing frames. And so I want to do a giveaway. I want to give away one of the Zone 6 black and white viewing filters, and then one of the clear Lexan the viewing frames. And this one has the string, so you can put the knots for your lenses, and if you saw the video, you know what that's all about. So I want to give these away to 2 lucky winners, and so here's how we'll do it. To enter, please just go to the contact area of my website and send me an email with something about being registered for the giveaway for the filter frames in the subject line. But in the body of the email, it's really important that you put down which frame is your first choice and which one is your second choice. And the point of that is, if you're the first winner chosen, you'll get whichever frame you put as your first choice. If you're the second winner, you get whichever frame is left over, unless you've indicated that you only want a particular one. So let's say you just don't shoot black and white, so you have no use for the black and white viewing filter, and you would just prefer it to go to somebody else who actually shoots black and white and would use that. You just need to sort of indicate that in the body of your entry, so that we know if this is the one that's left over and you're the second winner, we'll just move on to a third winner, or however many we have to, until we find somebody who has said that they want whichever one is the one left over. So hopefully that's clear. Just rank them which way you'd like to have it in the body of the email, and that's what we'll do. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that's fair. So you guys are awesome, and I really appreciate everyone who watches and follows along with the stories, and so I'm very, very grateful for that. So I'm going to leave the entries open, I think, through the end of October. So midnight on the last day of October. That gives you plenty of time to enter for the giveaway. And then when I get back in early November, I'll tally them all up and choose the winners, and then I'll make a short video saying who the winners are, and I'll contact you if you're the winner. No need to give me your shipping address when you enter. I'll just reach out to the winners via email. So that's it, and that's everything I have to talk about today. I'm really excited about the folio, and I hope some of you will have a chance to pre-order that. And also, please register to win the filter frames, and I know that some of you will really enjoy getting those. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.